Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and today I am going to be making some Christmas ornaments using wood slices and napkins. If you want to make this project, you are going to need some wood slices. I think these are the 4-inch wood slices. I'll try to have everything linked in the description box. I have some Christmas napkins, 2 different styles, some parchment paper, a pair of scissors. I have some sponge brushes, some white titanium white paint, any white paint, acrylic paint, some matte Mod Podge. I have some rope, which might be too thick, and I also have some twine here. And I also have, you're also going to need an iron, a craft iron. It's my craft iron. I'm going to use my glue gun, and I did make a couple of ribbons for the front of it. So let's get started. I'm going to put everything that I don't need right now to the side, and we're going to start with some paint. And you want to stick with the light colored paint because that whatever color paint you use will show up onto your napkin. I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to brush off the dust off this like that. Same with this one, just off camera. So they're already pre-drilled, and I'm going to take some of the white. I'm just going to do paint one side. I'm not going to do both sides. I plan on making these with my granddaughters this weekend, and I thought I'd get a little practice in. It's been a long time since I did anything like this. So this is something, other than using the iron, this is something you can do with the family. Just don't want them handling my oldest granddaughter, she can iron her own on, but the 2 youngest, I'll do that part of it for them. You just want a thin layer of paint, possibly 2 layers. So let me get the first coat on the second one, and I'll be right back. So what I do to prevent this from drying out in between uses is I get a baby wipe and some water. And then I just wrap it in that. And it's good to use for when I get back. Okay, I put a second coat of acrylic paint on there. So we're done with the paint. Let's put that up. And I'm going to get the matte Mod Podge. And I'm not going to try and pour this in another container. I'm just going to dip my brush in there, and I'm just going to turn my fan off. And I'm just going to put a nice coat of Mod Podge on there. I believe it's only 1 coat. We'll find out together. And then you want this to dry completely, thoroughly dry. So I'm going to let this sit under my fan for about an hour. And then I will be back. I'm going to do the other one off camera. So let me get the other one covered in some Mod Podge, and I'll be back after an hour. Okay, it's been about an hour. And now I'm going to get this out in a minute. I don't need it yet. Let's get our napkins out. And I am going to just want a part of a napkin, so let me cut it out. And I want just this half. Let's go this half. Same with this. Put these 3 away. Now I'm going to remove the backer. This one's only 1 ply. These are all napkins from, I got them on Amazon. But I got like a pack of 20 different types of Christmas napkins because I don't need 50 of the same napkin. So there's that. This you can save or do what you want with it. This napkin. Yeah, this is just want to be careful, gentle with it. Some come away easier than others. Okay. So now I have just the thin little napkins and my parchment paper, and I have my little iron. I have it on. I'm going to set my napkin where I want it. I want that stocking. Parchment paper. I'm going to iron down. Let's see what we got. Get it on the corners real good. I'm just going to get most of the napkin off. I'm going to get an emery board. I like doing it this way because I can see where I'm placing the napkin down. And I don't have to worry about wet glue or anything like that, or tearing the napkin. That's what we have. Let me poke through the top of that. We're going to seal it down too in a minute. Let's see. I don't know if I want to come through all the way. Okay, there's that one. We're going to seal it up in 1 second. Okay, let's do this one. I want just like that. Don't forget your parchment paper. If I wanted the wood to show up, I could actually cut out the poinsettia and just put the poinsettia on, and you could actually have the wood show through. You would just not do the paint and just do the Mod Podge portion of that if you want to keep it looking rustic. Get my brush. Okay, clean this up. Okay, let's poke through this one. Just gonna do a little poke because I don't want the napkin to come through, like poking through. Okay. Now I'm gonna take another sponge brush, and I have the Sparkle Mod Podge. That's what we're using. I love this stuff. It does the glitter without shedding glitter everywhere, and it's got some sparkle to it. And this is sealing it as well. I'll show you what that looks like once it's dry. Let's get this one done. Make sure I get the edges really good. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for about 10 minutes under my fan, and I'll be right back. Okay, these are dry. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I gotta find the hole again. It's up there. Let me get my pokey stick out again. Yeah. Get this one. Okay. Now I have some twine here. I'm gonna get one of my little dental floss things that I use. This is how they come. The one I was using, I've been using it for, I don't know, forever, for years. It broke. So I'll just get me a new one. And this helps me thread thick string or thread or yarn through little holes. Let me just pull. We got that. Let me turn off my fan. Very cute. Tie a knot. Cut that. Let's get the next one. I just feed it through the loop and I hold it back so it looks like that. And then I just feed that through that little tiny hole. And then I just pull it all through. Then I just hang this up on a little peg I have so I don't lose it. So I can continue using that one. But yeah, I've had this little thing here for about 8 years now. So I think I'll never have to buy another pack of those again, as long as you keep track of the one you're using, so you don't have to get a new one every time. And cut this. All right, that's looking a little plain Jane. So I have some bows here that I made with my fork, using a fork with a fork. I'm not really good at doing it, so that's why I didn't record it. So I'm going to take some hot glue and stick a bunch on. That way it's not going to fall off. Let that cool down. I'll use the red one on this one. Yeah, but if you're interested in the fork method, making the bows, let me know. And I'll see what I can do as far as recording me doing it. So there's that one. Let me turn that off. Isn't that cute? And then on the back, like when I make with my granddaughters, I'll write their names on the back. But there's my little ornaments. Real easy, real family friendly. They come together really quick, especially if you have like a little fan on it to make sure that to help things dry quickly. Acrylic paint and Mod Podge, it dries relatively fast. So, and I'll have links in the. I'll try to have links for everything in the description box. So there it is. Those are my 2 little ornaments. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. To my subscribers, I truly appreciate you. Could not do this without you. You have a great day and God bless. Bye.